Don't let them take no more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol. Pistol by my whiskey, politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Hey everyone. Hope y'all had a great day today. And everyone had good weather, I hope. Hey Susan on Rumble, good to see you. Good to see you too, Shelly. Love y'all. Bitbot's working both jobs, Rumble and YouTube. I thought I was trying to be smart here, but it isn't working, so I give up on that idea. Okay. Is my baby brother in yet? Tracy, let me know if I miss him when he comes in. Okay. I don't have much news because you know, they're all talking about the kidnapping. But I did find a couple of sort of funny things. But I did find this the other day and I didn't show it. But this is about our schools, which I don't really have to worry about, but the ones that has kids and grandkids that do go to public schools sort of need to think about this.
More than 3/4 of teachers are women, 77%. A staggering 89% of elementary school teachers are women. Only 23% are men, and according to data from the National Center for Education Statistics, the number of men in the classroom is down 5 points over the last decade, and who knows how many of them were actual men or masculine men. The fact that teaching is a female-dominated field, of course, isn't in and of itself a major problem, but it is also decidedly liberal. A report from the Education Freedom Institute showed that even in Republican or red states, the teaching profession is dominated by Democrats. A 2022 study shows that nearly 85% of all campaign contributions from teachers went to Democrat candidates. The American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association, the two largest unions in the profession, are both led by radical leftist women. They spent more than $43 million between mid-2022 and mid-2024 funneling cash to woke political groups that back things like gun control, support racial equity or DEI programs, gender transitions for kids, and abortion. Just as radical feminists have created an unhealthy, competitive relationship with men, left-wing teachers are creating the same adversarial relationship between schools and boys. Not only are boys often taught today that their natural inclinations are harmful, but the strategy is part of an effort to feminize and weaken the men in our society. Attacks on masculinity are an extension of radical feminism and the left's attempt to eviscerate traditional gender concepts. Why do all of this? Well, simple. Create a more pliable, passive public that can ultimately quietly acquiesce to the state. George Orwell saw it all coming.
True. I mean, they are some good teachers out there. I had a few that I liked that tried to, pull me back in. But we really need to start, even if we have friends who has kids still in school, like my cousin. His little boy goes to public school, and we still need to keep our eyes on them because some parents are able to homeschool their children, and they have to go to public schools. So we have to keep the ones of us who's lucky, who's able to get their child out of it, need to sort of keep the backs of the ones who has to go, because I really feel so sad that he has to go. I wish I could fix it, but I got one technically, but 3 children I have to make sure is good. So I'm not able to take on another one, but he needs Brennix is his name. He needs prayer if you think about it, because he's kind of having a little bit of a rough time, or he did today. He called me. So just keep all the kids in your prayers that's going to schools, and and that they stay safe, because we don't know what all they go through. Some of them keeps it quiet until it gets so bad that they can't keep it in, like he did today. But just keep all of our little ones in your prayers. And here's one that says I must have done this Sunday and I didn't play it, but it says make mental hospitals great again. So I really don't remember what this one is, but we'll play it. Then we got some little funny clips after this one.
Here is a moment, an unidentifiable agitator stopping a car to ask if that driver, an American, was part of ICE before letting him through.
Looks like in our system, your plates came up as an ICE plate. That doesn't seem like it's the case.
Brother,
I just wanted to come through and see what was up and talk to you, see how you were doing.
The journalist who captured this footage, Jorge Ventura, tried to find out how that group was able to scan plates and identify vehicles, but got no answer. It is the latest move by these radical agitators to disrupt ICE agents doing their jobs. Ironic, though, that in their attempt to protest ICE, they're doing the exact same thing ICE would do, securing a border and monitoring who comes and who goes. Now, the Department of Justice has announced arrests of more than 150 agitators since Operation Metro Surge kicked off in Minnesota, including arrests of some of those who stormed the St. Paul Church a few weeks ago and others who blocked, assaulted, or attempted to restrict ICE officers throughout the state. And some of these charges can get years in prison. Now, one of those arrested, a self-identified Antifa member. Here he is, Kyle Wagner, accused of not only threatening to kill ICE agents and stalking them online. Wagner allegedly also urging others to hunt down and kill ICE agents, describing the effort as kill or be killed. Just where would he have gotten that kind of idea?
We're at an extraordinary moment. You know, I never thought we'd see secret police in America.
ICE is looking more and more like an American Gestapo.
They've seen the kind of fascist ICE Gestapo militias go round up Latino American citizens.
Secret police who are masked, who are intimidating, who are scaring people.
This rhetoric from Democrats and the media inspiring more than just these extremists, though, in Minneapolis. It is a full-fledged epidemic of violence. A Maryland man is arrested and is now facing attempted murder charges after he showed up outside the house of Office and Management and Budget Director Russ Vought, claiming he, quote, feared Trump's reelection would lead to a fascist takeover. Words we have heard on repeat from Democrats, words they have never denounced either, egging on the most radical edges of their base. Instead, now they throw up their full support behind it, attempting to build up some kind of radical revolution and convince people that these criminal, illegal aliens are the ones in need of protecting, not the Americans they represent. And get this, prosecutors in Minneapolis, folks, now claiming ICE cases are sidelining, quote, pressing priorities. Justice Department attorneys are emphasizing that the crushing burden caused by immigration cases has led U.S. attorneys' offices to shift resources away from other critical priorities, including criminal matters. But that's exactly what is happening. ICE is prioritizing criminal matters.
That's right. If they hadn't let them all in, then they wouldn't be really, if they didn't ask for that due process, which they didn't when they came in or jumped across the border, they didn't have due process to let them legally come in. But now, since we're getting them out, they want their legal process. If they didn't do that, then the courts wouldn't be so flooded. Teacup, if you're watching, we love you. And we miss you. Hope you're feeling better. Carrie, if you're watching, we love you and praying for you and hope everything's okay. And Betty and Steve, I know y'all will be watching later, but we love you and praying for you and your son's safe travels going back home. So, praying for safe travels for him and for Dee and Goldie and his dad, praying for them. And Gator Girl, praying for her. She messaged me earlier and she was sore tired. I told her to take care of herself and not to worry about me. I got all y'all. All y'all's got me. got me covered. Y'all keep me straight. I told her to rest and to start feeling better. There's my teacup. Love ya. Yeah, you don't need to strain your arm. You need to rest it. And remember Santa and his mom. And I think Darlene said Joe had a family prayer request, so remember him. Julius and Jared, remember them too in your prayers. And I'm not good at this. Gator Girl's the good one on this. But just remember everybody that's missing in our family that's usually in chat. Keep them all in your prayers. And keep chatting your prayers. Okay, Christopher, are you here? Boy, somebody's after you. Somebody sent me something for you. And I'm not going to mention their name. But if you're here, speak up. Speak up. There you are. Okay. This little picture's for you, Christopher. And it's so true. And if the person who sent it to me would like to say who it was, then it will be okay. But I don't want to tell any secrets if it's supposed to be quiet. But here we go. I am sweet, lovable, kind, shy, and innocent. Oh, for heaven's sake, just stop laughing. Hey, Dee. Good to see you. Praying for Goldie and your dad. But that was sent to you, Christopher. Oh, you're so cute there. And then this one was sent. I don't know if it was to me or about me, but everybody knows I've never said I was an angel. So this must be the person who sent it to me talking about their self. I've always had my horns. I ain't never proclaimed to be a angel, but I know who sent these, and that's truly. This person can get riled up if need be. And let's see. It's been a long time since I showed pictures. Somebody, my people's been on vacation. I don't know if Gator Girl's in here. Gator Girl, if you're watching, can you let me know if you're watching? Because I got you a trunk. But if you're not watching, then I'll save it. Unless chat wants to see it. But here's one with the questioning on Minnesota, Tom Cruise, baby Tom Cruise. I mean, not Tom Cruise. Ted.
Do you believe elected politicians in Minnesota who were aware of this fraud and were complicit in it should be prosecuted? Should there be accountability?
There absolutely should be accountability. It is not normal to prosecute government officials for not prosecuting fraud. That is not a standard I'm aware of that you've advocated or that anyone else has advocated in the Senate.
So do you think it's perfectly okay?
I did not say
if let's say Governor Walz or Attorney General Ellison knew about the fraud, benefited from the fraud in terms of bundling votes, benefited from the frauds in terms of collecting campaign finance violations, and deliberately looked the other way. You think that's not criminal conduct?
In that hypothetical, it is not okay. 100% not okay. But also, if you'll permit me, that hypothetical is in fact happening throughout.
Okay, yes, I get it. You dislike Trump. I understand you dislike Trump,
sir. It is whether I have a standard of accountability.
So let me ask, sir. Please do not interrupt me. Please do not.
Being clear.
Please do not interrupt me. Please do not interrupt me.
Sir.
You may answer questions after I ask them. You've heard the evidence and testimony about daycare centers with no children, with no toys, with no facilities, with windows that are blacked out. Do you believe it is possible that the officials sending millions of dollars to those fake daycare centers and fake autism centers didn't know what was going on?
Well, what I heard was claims about that, and I too have watched the video. We're both parents. I'm glad that the child care centers don't open their door for someone who's knocking there. I don't view that as evidence that the child care centers are fake child care centers, although I'm sure there are some. My understanding is that state investigators have gone to do their duty at those exact same child centers and have found that most of them actually are operating correctly.
I like that little dude changing the sign. Like, really? You don't know how to spell learning? Come on. I can even spell learning. But I thought that was cute. Ted saying, why don't you just sit down? Putting him in his place there. And then I found this little. This wasn't their best one, but I think it's only 13 seconds. I think we can, they're making fun of Bad Bunny, but I like their other ones. This one, the music didn't get me, the beat. But here's them two on Bad Bunny. So Bad Bunny, these two are coming.
I don't understand you, bro. Don't know anything Bad Bunny said at the halftime show at the Super Bowl. This is American football, not soccer, yo. The whole show, I didn't see not one gringo.
I did ask Danny what gringo mean, and that's a white person. I did ask Danny what that was. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see ya. Here you go, Gator Girl. Here's you something to make you feel better.
Man, did you catch the halftime show the other day?
Yes, Joe, I did unfortunately see it the other night. It was horrible and a disgrace to our great nation, frankly, just like you are.
Oh, come on, man. It couldn't have been that bad. I heard they got the Easter Bunny to sing for it.
It wasn't the Easter Bunny, you lunatic. It was a very deranged homosexual called Bad Bunny who was running around screeching in some fake made-up language that nobody understands, waving around foreign countries' flags. It was just like one of your birthday parties.
Huh? Bad Bunny? That sounds like a bunch of malarkey, man. What even is a Bad Bunny?
I don't know, Joe. It's probably because his music is bad. And he loves people who hopped over our southern border very stupidly, like bunnies, under your very foolish presidency, which you stole from me. Everybody says so.
So nobody like this bunny man?
I'm sure some of your radical lunatic Democrats probably thought it was fantastic because they hate America just like the bunny man.
Well, I thought it was a great performance and love Trump's hate.
Of course you would love it. Gavin, you're a very incompetent and very closeted member of the alphabet people. And who even invited you here? Just go put some more gel in your hair and keep quiet, okay?
Well, Trumpy, I think you need to learn from this experience about what the people really want.
Oh, I did learn a lot from the performance, Gavin. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, yeah? What'd you learn, man?
Well, Joe, I learned that I need to start deporting a lot more people very quickly.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm serious, Joe. The whole thing was basically a commercial about why your very dumb open border policies are not good. I would have rather had Kooky Kama Lama Ding Dong performing there, stumbling around drunk as a goat, talking about her Venn diagrams and cackling like a hyena. At least it would have been in English and understandable, and we would have had something to laugh at.
Oh, I love a Venn diagram. It's a circle, which is a shape, and another shape that's also a circle, okay? And you put them together and they become something else, but they are also still circles. They are just not voiceless anymore. They have been unburdened of what they were and of what they are.
All right, maybe you would have been just as confusing. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. And if you want to see more baby Trump videos, head over to Pacifier Politics YouTube page for more.
Y'all got to admit, Biden baby there, he's a little cutie, especially when he grins. I believe I would get kicked out of the family if baby Biden was running against Trump. I believe I'd have to go with baby Biden because he's so dang cute. 1 minute, pass it back. Y'all know he's cute too. Y'all just don't want to admit it. See, I'm woman enough to admit it. Let's sit a minute. Three, 2, 1. Thank you very much, all of y'all. And all of y'all on Rumble, Susan, Shelley, Bitbite, thank y'all very much. And YouTube, loud and proud. Alrighty. What to do? Oh, I need to explain this one to y'all. We got true and false this time game. So you have to either put a capital T or a capital F for your answer. And see how this one goes, because I have several on each side. And this is one true and false Bible. So we will see how y'all like it. Did anybody need to take a break? Tracy, you good? You need some Mountain Dew or some popcorn or something? Just snack on. What about Rumble? Y'all need a snack? All I got is Swiss rolls, fudge rounds, Rolos, and gummy worms on this end, and Mountain Dew. So if y'all don't like any of that, I'm very sorry. Sky's got the chips in there. Christopher, you're the one who cheats. Tablet's acting funny. Okay, here we go. I don't see no one saying wait, so I think we're good. Okay, Gator Girl, love you. Rest. Oh, you do, D? There we go. I just don't like the green ones. The green ones taste funny. They're nasty. That's the only... And I like gummy bears too, but gummy worms I like the best. So here we go. Let's share. We'll go with the common sayings in the Bible and see. And then I got another one bookmarked in case this is a not so good one that's general Bible true and false. So we'll try the first one and see how it goes. And it goes in levels too, like the other one, easy up to hard. So here we go.
Themselves. God helps those.
Hold on a second. Let me make it bigger. And that should be it. Now let me go back to it. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready?
Those who help themselves.
Okay, Tracy says true. Chris says true. Darlene says true. Susan says true on Rumble. Let's see. Dee says true. Teacup says true. Bitbot says false. Shelly says true. I weigh my vote on this one. Here we go.
False. It's a common saying, but not in the Bible. The love of money is the root.
See, I listened to that one, the first one, so I didn't want to give my answer because I would be untruthful because I knew the answer because I heard it too. So here we go.
Of all evil.
Bitbot says true. On Rumble, Shelly says true. And Susan says true. Now on YouTube, I'm completely lost here. Tracy says true. Chris says true. D says true. Teacup says true. Darlene says true. Gator Girl says true. He put my mark in there so I can tell them apart. Bitbutt says true. So here we go. I say true.
True, found in 1 Timothy 6:10. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
I say false. Tracy says true. Chris says false. Bitbutt says false. Susan says false. Darlene says false. D says false. T says false. Lynn. Gator Girl says false. Here we go.
False, a well-known phrase, but not from the Bible. Jesus turned water into wine.
Jesus turned water into wine. True. Oh, there's quadruple D. Susan says true. Bitbutt says true. On the Rumble side. Now back to the YouTube side. Tracy says true. Bitbutt says true. Gator Girl says true. T says true. Darlene says true. D says true. Chris says true. Because I didn't put my middle thing in. And the answer is
True, it was his first miracle in Cana. Money is the root of all evil.
money. False. I know the answer. No, it's false. 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 Really? Come on, y'all. Gator Girl's with me. Let's see over on this side. Bitbutt says true. Susan says true. It's false, y'all. Oh, y'all going. Tracy says true. Chris says true. Gator Girl says false. Bitbot says true. Darlene says false. Bitbot. No, 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 no. You cannot. It's against the law. Darlene, give Bitbot a pink slip for changing answers. Bitbot false. T true. Tracy false. D true. And that's right, Gator Girl, for the love of money. So here we go.
False. It's the love of money that's condemned. Pride goes before a fall.
Pride goes before a fall. True or false? I say true, I think. Susan says true. Chris says true. Gator Girl says true. D says true. Bitbot says true. Tracy says true. T says true. Darlene says true. And the answer is
true, based on Proverbs 16:18. The eye is the window to the soul.
the eye is the window to the soul. I've heard it, but I don't believe it's in the Bible. So I'm going to go with false. D with quadruple D. Christopher true. Bitbot true. Tracy false. T true. Don't down it. Susan true. Darlene false. So here we go.
False. This quote is not in Scripture. The Ten Commandments were given to Moses.
D said false. Oh. The Ten Commandments was given to Moses. Christopher says true. Bitbot says true. Susan says true. Teacup says true. Darlene says true. Tracy says true. Gator Girl says true, true. Gator Girl's answering for me. The answer is
true. God gave them to him on Mount Sinai. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
false. Bitbot says false. Chris says true. Gator Girl says false. D says F. Bitbot false. Tracy false. T false. Any more? Here we go.
False. This is a modern health proverb. The The Bible has 66 books.
We just had this the other day. True. D says triple D. But true. Susan, true. Goes this on the trivia. I believe the next question was in New and Old Testament. How many books was in each one? And I believe that's where I had to do my math. I was told to do my math. Christopher, true. Bitbot, true. D, true. Gator Girl, true. Tracy, true. Darlene, true. T, true. Everybody says true. Double check.
True, 39 Old Testament and 27 New Testament books. Jonah was swallowed by a whale.
Now we're going to see. By the other trivia, this is false. But in my heart and in my mind, it's true. So we will see which way this one goes. Tracy says false. Chris says false. Gator Girl says false. Bitbot says false. D says false. D says false. Darlene says false. Susan said false. By what I learned last trivia game, you are right. It's false. But I'm still holding on somewhere that it's true. So we will see.
True, Jesus said whale's belly in Matthew 12:40. The Bible says, follow your heart.
Man. I done it. Oh, Susan said true. Whoop, whoop. Now for the next one. The Bible says, I say, false. Chris says true. Bitbot says false. Darlene says false. Tracy false. T false. Gator Girl false. D false. Let's see. Susan false. So here we go.
False. The Bible actually warns against trusting
way to
the
go,
heart.
everyone.
Jesus had 12 disciples.
Oh man, we know that. True. Bitbot true. Susan true. Chris true, Tracy true, D true, Bitbot true, Gator Girl true, Darlene true, and T true.
True, he called 12 men to follow him. The Bible was originally written in Latin?
I believe I've heard. I believe Dana said it was. So I'm gonna go with true. I'm gonna go true. Chris says false. Cindy says false. Gator Girl said false. Bitbot said false. Tracy said false. Darlene says false. Susan says false. T says false. Darlene said false. So I guess I'm going to lose this one because I said true. Because I probably misunderstood. So here we go.
False. It was written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Eve was created from Adam's rib.
True. Hey, Cindy, good to see ya. Love ya. Hope you're feeling good. Chris says true. Tracy says true. Bitbot true. Gator Girl true. Cindy true. Darlene true. T true. D true. And Susan true. I think I said everyone.
True, as recorded in Genesis 2:22.
Thank you, Dee. That helps me separate the chat when you do that. Thank you. I don't know if you mean to do that, but thank you. It does help.
The phrase God works in mysterious ways is in the Bible.
False, I think. I know God does work in mysterious ways, but I don't think it's in the Bible. Bitbot says false. Chris says true. Tracy said false. D says false. Darlene says false. Cindy says false. T says false. And Susan says false. And Darlene, you need to write Chris's name down. He wants to change his answer too. Get all the answer changers' names written down. There we go.
False. It's a common idea, but not a direct quote. The Bible says to love your neighbor as yourself.
I'm going to say true. Susan says true. Bitbot says true. Tracy says true. Gator Girl says true. Cindy says true. Chris says true. Bitbot says true. Darlene true. T true. And D true.
True. It's a core teaching of both testaments. Jesus was baptized.
We'll do 2 more and then we'll do panel if anybody wants to talk, or I can show funny clips because that will have us had done 20. I didn't know that we'd done that many. So here we go.
Baptized in the Jordan River.
Some reason I think it's false. But y'all say true. Chris says true. Bitbot says true. Shelly says true. Susan says true. Bitbot says true. I know I'm wrong, but I can't change my answer. Tracy says false. Gator Girl says false. D says true. T says true. Darlene says true. And Cindy says true. There's a couple that said false with me. So we will see. Here we go.
True, baptized by John the Baptist there. Moses parted the Red Sea.
Aha. True. Shelly says true. Susan says true. Bitbutt says true. And Chris says true. Cindy says true. D says true. Tracy says true. Bitbutt says true. Gator Girl says true. Darlene says true. T says true. Well, that's true. That's true, Gator Girl. Get down to it, God did part the sea, the Red Sea. He used Moses to do it, but technically God did it. We will see how they answer it.
True, he did it to escape Pharaoh's army.
Well, we see where since Gator Girl brought that up, we can see where we know the real truth. So here's the last question. Unless anybody says anything, here we go.
The Bible promises God will not give you more than you can handle.
I say true, but it doesn't say handle, it says bear. But I don't know if they're being tricky with the word, and handle and bear is really the same thing. Chris says true. Tracy said false. Gator Girl said false. Bitbot says true. Cindy says false. Shelly says true. And Susan says true. Darlene true and D true. So here we go.
False. This is a misquote about temptation. The book of Psalms is the longest book in the Bible.
So we us truthers got it wrong. So it's up to y'all. Do you want to play the other 9, or you want to talk, or do you want to watch some funny videos, or what do you want to do? Christopher, you cannot change your answer, baby brother. I didn't change any of mine. I was good. I took the L. Okay, Chris says play. No one else says. Okay, Gator Girl. Love you. Praying for you. Okay, we'll finish up the rest. There's only 9 more after this one. I'm pretty sure it said 30 at the beginning. Here we go. I say true. Psalms is the longest book of the Bible. Susan says true. Bitbot says true. Darlene says true. Bitbot says true. Chris says true. Tracy says true. D says true. And here we go.
True, it contains 150 chapters. The phrase, spare the rod, spoil the child, is in the Bible.
I was told it was, so I'm going to go with true. It's probably not, but it should be. Bitbot says false. Chris says false. Tracy said false. Cindy said false. Darlene says false. Dee says false. Susan says true. She's with me again. Oh no, she changed. Darlene, write Susan's name down. She changed her answer on Rumble. Love you, Susan. Gator Girl says it's in there. So since Susan changed her answer and everybody else picked false, I may be the only one that gets this one right. Other than Gator Girl. Here we go.
False. That exact phrase
Gator
is not
Girl,
used in Scripture.
you give me false hope.
Noah took 2 of every kind of animal on the ark.
I say true. Bitbot says true. Susan says true. Cindy says true. Chris says true. Tracy says true. Dee says true. Darlene says true. Dee says true. Bitbot says true. Well, my tablet's trying to die on me. Hold on one second. And the answer is, sorry if anybody else posted any answers. I will look in 1 second.
False. Some were taken in pairs, others in sevens. Jesus wrote one of the books in the Bible.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got to hear this again. He talked too fast.
Some were taken in pairs, others in sevens. Jesus wrote one of the books in the Bible.
Did y'all know that? Did Jesus write one of the books on the Bible? You heard it. I replayed it bit by. I don't know if I believe that one, because I've always heard they went in twos, which is a pair. I never heard of 7 and all that. Susan says false. Bitbutt says false. And that's what I thought too, Chris. Bitbot says false, Tracy false, Darlene false, Cindy false, Chris true, D false. I don't believe he wrote them, so I'm gonna say false. Any of them.
False. He didn't author any book directly. Satan was once an angel.
True. Sadly, he thought he could overpower and take over. Bitbot true, Susan true, D true, Chris true, Tracy true, Cindy true, Darlene true, and Bitbot true. Here we go.
True, he fell from heaven due to pride.
Well, I guess that's it. Well. Well, that didn't even give me no closing. So it was 2 Bitbot, or was they right? I guess it didn't even give me no closing or nothing. It just started doing something. Oh, me. Well, let me see. That was different. Oh, so it is true. Well, why didn't they teach that to us? Why did they say 2 for when we was growing up? Because I know that's what even Sky will tell you to, because that's what Timothy. I'm going to have to investigate this situation. I'm going to have to talk to him and call him out on that.
To stop it.
Hey, Tracy. Good to
Hey,
see
Tina.
you.
If you want static resistant clothes.
I'm going to have to call my preacher out, Tracy.
Yeah, I've never heard that about the animals. I've always heard 2 by 2.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Even they got songs like that. I'm going to have to call him out on it, because he's taught Sky wrong and his dad taught me wrong. So I'm going to have to call him out on this.
It's time to rethink what a complete multivitamin can do. Like support you as you navigate a new.
I don't know about it. It's sort of. It's just not. It's not right.
Nope.
Susan says, "Hey, Tracy.
Hi, Susan.
How's your day been?"
Nice and warm.
It was here too. All of my snow's gone.
Finally?
Yeah, I had just a little bit yesterday. Sky had to play around it. Today, it was all gone but one little spot in the driveway. And of course, leave it to me.
You found it.
I found it.
Good night, Dee and Goldie.
Good night, Dee. Be
Praying for your
safe.
dad.
Praying for y'all. Praying for you, Goldie, and your dad. Be safe. Yep, I opened up the car door because it's heavy. And when I opened it up and stepped out, whoop,
Oh,
fell right back into the car.
oh,
But at least it didn't hit the ground.
well, yeah. You see what Chris is saying? That I've been picking on him all day.
Well, he deserves it. He's got a couple years of picking on to make up for what he put us through over here on this side. He's got a lot of making up to do.
Let us know, let us know.
Christopher,
She heard you.
don't start nothing, they won't be nothing.
All right, you need your meals?
Your mama's right there, distance of smacking.
I'll get Teddy to bite him.
Yeah, Teddy, bite Chris.
But
Chris, you're not gonna get no backup. Get what you get.
I got back up.
who?
Cindy.
Cindy? Yeah, Cindy's his backup.
Yeah, Cindy's gonna back you up over me and Tracy. Come on, Chris. Why are you smoking?
Maybe it's all that medication he's on. Chris.
You gonna have a good Valentine's Day?
I doubt we'll do anything.
Was it last year you was took out? Somebody
We,
was.
we went to Olive Garden last night for our anniversary.
Yeah. Thank you for not sending me no food pictures.
I was going to. I took pictures of the food. I took pictures of it.
What'd you get?
I
Steak?
got a steak and he got the tour of Italy. You know, with the lasagna and that stuff.
Of course you would. Because that's pretty much when I go to a restaurant, that's all I eat is steak. And of course, you would get a steak. And see, you would have sent that picture to me, knowing that I didn't have no way to go in the evening to go get me a steak and torture me. And that would be so uncool. That wouldn't be right. It does bit but
Well, the last time the year we went to Red Lobster, well, we haven't been back since because we ended up. They didn't give us real silverware. They gave us plastic silverware to eat with. So we don't go back there.
they might have
What?
been short on help.
Yeah, they said they didn't have any left or something. It's like, okay.
You should have said, well, Google it. I mean, not Google it, Amazon it. Amazon's got everything.
Yeah, order some from Amazon.
There you go. Because you know it costs us quite a bit to eat there. So they should have enough money to order some silverware.
Yeah, I thought about that bit by it. Cindy says she has no sympathy for you.
You don't know better.
She don't know better?
You don't know any better.
Okay, Christopher, you're stirring the pot.
Cindy's gonna jump through the phone and get you.
You need your man, Tina.
I'm being good. Oh, Grant. I'm being good over here.
Yeah, Tina's being good. Except when she was eating the candy last night and Sky was telling on her.
Well, she calls. I wasn't really eating candy until towards the end, but I ate them Swiss rolls, and she
Yeah.
calls them candy because they're so sweet. So technically, I wasn't eating candy until near the end. I ate me some Rolos. I was eating some Swiss roll.
Oh, I didn't take a picture of our dessert that we got.
Oh man, the last one was just mouth watering.
It was I can't remember the name of it.
That's true, BitBite. They need to give you a discount when you bring your own silverware.
Yeah.
That's about like Walmart and Food Line is getting ready. They said that they was going to install them, but them self checkout registers. I think they should give price cuts or a discount when you check out for bagging your own and bringing up your own stuff.
Yeah, when we go through the self checkout, it says gives you the chance to do the like 5 stars or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll always, because Terry or one of the boys always does the brings up the groceries. So I said, yeah, y'all get 5 stars, and hopefully I say it loud enough that the checkers hear me or the people standing there hear me. Because we're doing all the work for them.
Yep, I don't like them. It gives people chance to steal, which makes the prices go up on everything in the store.
Yep.
And it hurts us in the long run. So I don't like them.
Well, it also hurts the people working there.
Yeah. Does yours ask you to put in your phone number when you check out?
Yes. But I don't.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
I say it's for faster, to be able to check out faster, but I don't do it.
I don't either. That little light over the register started blinking the other day because I didn't put my phone number in there. And the lady came over and said, "May I help you?" I said, "No, you may not." I said, "I'm not giving them my phone number." She started laughing. She says, "I wouldn't either."
Cindy, it was oh crap. I think it was a black tie chocolate mousse cheesecake or something like that. And
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, that sounds good.
I don't eat a lot of sweets, so Terry ended up eating all of it.
I would be broke out from head to toe. They eat a whole piece of something like that.
But it sure did look good. Terry told me, he says, okay, you pick out what what you want because he knows I won't eat it. And so I picked that out for him. He said, well, I'm going to eat it as soon as I get home.
Oh,
Sydney, I'm talking to you.
Sure with me.
It wasn't, they had a chocolate lasagna cake, but it was I think it was black tie chocolate mousse cheesecake or something like that. Teddy, Chris, behave. Here you go again, acting like you're gonna get rid of Teddy.
Christopher, you better stop it.
Ma'am?
Leave Teddy alone.
Yes. Yes.
She's gonna jump through the phone and well, no, I'll get you. I'll get you for Tina. You better be nice.
You better be nice, Chris. You better be nice to your mama and Teddy. You heard what Sky said. You better be good.
I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah.
If y'all believe that, I'll sell you some property in Arizona. It's got an oceanfront. It's oceanfront property. Good night, Gator.
Shirley said
Love you.
you're making her hungry. Good night, Gator Girl. Love you. Be safe. Feel better. Rest.
Oh, 6 more minutes.
If you want to.
So it's four Toyota Chevrolet with one Toyota and one Chevy to go.
That's all. Now Cindy's gonna go get ice cream.
It won't be too much longer until I make my milkshakes. I don't make them in the wintertime. It takes me a long time to heat up. I drink hot chocolate in the wintertime and I drink milkshakes in the summertime.
What?
When the regulars.
Oh, it's 58. Oh, it got up to 82 today. Or no, that was the 82% humidity, maybe. I don't know.
I know it got pretty warm here, but didn't look at what it was, but I know the sun was shining and it was kind of warm. Sky just had a little jacket on today.
Well, we skipped the rest of winter.
I hope we do.
Oh, fortunately, we got our black coming up in February.
Yeah. But it don't stay cold very long here.
North Carolina, you can Tina that.
Oh, Christopher. Tina's gonna. Okay. I'm locked and loaded, remember.
What did he say?
He said that y'all are gonna get. He said y'all are gonna get a lot more of that white stuff.
Christopher. Okay. Darlene, take care of my light work. We just got out not long ago.
I think 10 more inches.
Christopher.
You better behave, Christopher.
We didn't get 10 inches, thank you very much. We got 8.5.
This time be 18 inches.
Patty, leave Daddy alone. He's already sleeping.
That sounds right, but he says his Where he works at got 80 with his space heaters going. Sometimes I get so hot up in here, Sky will come and say, "Mama, I'm dripping. I'm dripping." I mean, she's sweating. She's dripping. She's dripping everywhere. I have to turn it down.
Cindy, I'm going to send you some pictures tomorrow. See if that's kind of what you want on the birds or not. Or if I need to find something different. Up 3 minutes, Tina.
Works naturally with your body in as little as 30 minutes.
Chris, you're not allowed to tell me what to do.
Yeah, you're the baby.
Sky, if you're listening, I'm going to be a minute late.
Cindy put you in timeout forever.
There's only certain people that can tell me what to do. And see, I've already told Sky I'm going to be a minute late. So there. Take them 3 minutes.
There we go. What?
How's his is he doing good with the doctor? Is everything going good? Pretty good.
Who?
Chris.
Oh yeah, everything's going good. He don't have to go back till the end of the month, and hopefully they take the PIC line out, and then maybe 5 to 10 years before he gets a heart transplant.
Well, that's good. I remember him saying something about getting a PIC line out. I didn't know they'd already done that or not.
No, he don't go back till the end of the month.
You're gonna feel like a new man when that thing comes out. What's the next
North Carolina, Christina's town, to be our mayor.
Yeah, right, Chris. Then he said then he can come to North Carolina and come to your town, Tina, and be your mayor.
I told you, Christopher, we're a close knit family up here, up around here. You have to go through a million questions and answers.
You wouldn't fit in.
I'll talk sweet to everybody.
You reckon? Only thing I have to do is
Right.
Good night, Shelly.
I'll use my southern charm.
Love you.
good night, Shelley. Love you. Be safe. See you tomorrow, maybe. Love you.
Okay, you're a minute late, Tina.
Okay, I'm a minute late. Okay, I can talk now. I'm coming. Be getting ready.
Good night. Love you. Sweet dreams.
Getting up here.
All right.
Good night, family. I'm going to jump off now since I went to my minute mark with Chris. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. So, keep our chat family in your prayers. And like I said earlier, Betty, Steve, her son for travels, her brother-in-law, Betty's brother-in-law, Julius, Jared, Teacup, D, Goldie, and his dad, and Gator Girl, that she gets rest that she needs, and anyone else that crosses your mind or your heart. If God places them on it, then please pray for them, because you don't know what they're going through. And I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow night. Love ya.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outsiders say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.